Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly, and this is the Talking Points Memo. Well, since October 13th, we've been covering the Migrant March, and I have also been watching the news media report on the story, and I have to tell you, it is abysmal reporting. Some of the worst I've ever seen in my 45-year career in journalism. And as a result, Americans are confused about what's happening. So we're going to unconfuse you tonight. According to a Rasmussen poll, 51% of likely U.S. voters say the migrants should be stopped. 38% say let them in and process them for possible asylum. 11% don't know. 65% of Democrats want them in for asylum processing. So when President Trump says the Democrats' fault, it's exaggeration, but there's no doubt the majority of the Democratic Party doesn't see the need to stop the migrant migration, which is a contrived situation. Let me explain. When this all started, thousands of people gathered together in Honduras. That doesn't just happen. Word had to be put out. They had to know why they were gathering. The organization that put this together is called Pueblos Sin Fronteras. You may have heard me talk about it on BillO'Reilly.com. This is an organization that is based in Honduras and funded by unknown people because in Honduras you don't have to say who gives you money. There's no donor list, as there is in the USA if you're a tax-free organization. So we don't know who's given Pueblos Sin Fronteras money, but I do suspect it's George Soros and the far-left progressive movement. I suspect that. I can't prove it. So anyway, there are people that work for the organization. They told thousands of people they were going to do this migration, and all of them were going to get a chance for asylum in the USA. All right, so here they come, beginning on October 13th. So they get to Guatemala. Guatemala is a chaotic country. They can't stop them or won't stop them. So they get to the Mexican border with Guatemala. It's a small border, and it crosses a river, and there's one bridge over the river. So you could have easily put the Mexican military and steel barriers on that bridge, and nobody could have crossed. And if people jumped in the water and got rafts and all that, they're arrested because you can't enter Mexico unless you have a valid passport or visa. They're going to arrest them, the people that jumped in the water or rafted across. That would have stopped the march. But the Mexican government didn't do it. Why? I don't know. Could have. So now the 8,000 or whoever, they're about, I don't know, between 1,400 and 2,000 miles, depending on where you want to cross the border. And President Bush says, hey, I'm going to use the military to block it. We're not going to have thousands of people asking for asylum. The deal is that if you reach an American port of entry, anyone, and you go up to Customs or ICE or anybody, Border Patrol, and ask for asylum, they have to, under law, process your request. There is a 3-year backup to hear asylum requests. And where are those people that requested all this? They're in the country. Yeah, they give an address, but maybe they'll show up, maybe they won't. So 65% of Democrats want 8,000 people to have this opportunity. And if you give 8,000 people, there's going to be 408,000 people coming after them. Of course, everybody knows that. Now, the United States just cannot take all the poor and oppressed in the world. We're already got a $22 trillion debt. 50% of all immigrant families, illegal and legal, are getting means-tested entitlements. 50%. School systems are changed because of language barriers. All of that's going on right now. So this is insane. And it is timed to influence the elections coming up 2 weeks from today. That's the far left wanted this exposition to try to rally Hispanic voters in America to vote for the Democratic Party. That's the play. That's what's going on. Now, did you hear any of that reported? any of it? Did you? I didn't, and I paid close attention. It's all about, oh, the poor and oppressed. We have got America, land of immigrants. Come on, we take 1 million immigrants a year. 15% of our population is foreign born. We're doing our part. When you look at the media, know it is corrupt. And that is the Talking Points memo. I'm Bill O'Reilly for Newsmax, reminding you can get commentary every night on BillO'Reilly.com. We hope to check you out. We hope that you check us out. And Killing the SS, #1 book in America. We hope you check that out as well. See you soon.